edition of the DappRadar Community Call. We see you all out there in the cryptoverse and you're looking great. The date today is Tuesday, August 30th. And today you're here with myself, Ian Kane, and my band of merry DappRadar crew are here to tell you about the community, here to tell the community about what we've been working on for the last month, how it's going, and what's coming soon. These calls, while kind of standard in our industry, are not just DappRadar going through the motions. We have a real thirst for transparency, and we also love to hear our community's feedback. After all, we can build and what we think are the coolest things in Web3. But if your community isn't into it, then there's only so far they can go, really. So we've been heads down for quite some time now, building the next wave of features and products into the world's Dapp Store in preparation that soon will be serving billions of users globally. So it's that time of the month when we gather up the DappRadar superstars, stop them from working for a while, dive in to reveal the next wave of products and milestones we're aiming for. In addition, the community call offers those sitting in the audience the chance to ask those questions. You can step onto the virtual stage and throw in a question at any time. So keep them coming in, guys. So let me just give you a quick rundown of who's in the call today. We've got Skimantas Janauskis, who's the CEO and co-founder of DappRadar, Dragos Danica, CDO and co-founder of DappRadar, Yulia Bakane, product team, Robert Hogendorn, head of content, Inan Aksoy, head of marketing, Nathan Vandy, leading on our DAO, Monica Vasuskaite, people and culture, and Fabrizio Lavita, who's heading up our gaming partnerships. And also today, we've got some popes available. So arguably, these are some of the coolest popes we drop, as it shows that you're participating in the future development of the world's Dapp Store. The mint links will be distributed after the event on our official Discord channel. All you need to do is DM Alex on Discord with the secret word radar2. That's right, we made it really easy this time. All right, so let's get it. Here's a rundown of the topics we'll be covering today. We're going to look at developments in marketing, people and culture, content, product updates, sales and BD, gaming, and last but absolutely not least, we'll update on the DAO. Again, questions and comments are welcome throughout the call, but we'll get to those at the end of the session. So who's first? Monica, we're going to jump over to you and we're going to dive into people and culture, please. What's happening?
Yeah, hi. So I am Monica. I am VP of Inspiration here at DappRadar, and together with People and Culture team, we're leading HR function. So first of all, I would like to emphasize the fact that this year for DappRadar was a fast growth year in terms of headcount growth. So this year we started with 54 employees, and today we have 84 colleagues. So in total, we grew by 30 colleagues. And we have colleagues all around the world. And fun fact, we have 25 different nationalities working together. Today, we are still hiring. We are still looking for new colleagues. And in our career page, you can see open positions. Also, you can see that currently we're looking for quite important roles as VP of Engineering, Head of Finance, etc. So, but at the same time, we have slowed a bit the growth, like the pace of our growth. So the bear market gave us the opportunity to rethink how we are going to grow in the future, how HR area will function generally in DAO, and how we can create much more opportunities for contributors to be involved into the company. So clearly, these ambitions possess a lot of questions and uncertainties that needs to be addressed. But we have time to think about all different ways to try different angles, and we have time to experiment to find the best suitable way for us to be more decentralized year by year. So I encourage the whole community to share ideas on how we could adopt more and more new practices involving contributors into more decentralized DappRadar structures. So if you have any ideas, so please share them with us. So that's it from my side. Back to Ian. Ian, you're muted, I think.
So I'm muted, telling people to go on mute. Whoever is not on mute in this call, please go on mute immediately. We can hear your keyboard. It's very annoying. Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you, Monica. That was awesome. Thank you very much. So a little rundown. We are expanding. We've gone from 54 to 84 employees. Big leap, challenging times for us as we try to onboard the next wave of pioneers to help us grow. So thank you, Monica. And as she said, there are jobs available. So head on over to the page. We've got a careers page on DappRadar. Take a look, see if your profile fits anything. All righty. So now we're going to hop into marketing with Inan Aksoy. Inan, what's going on? Tell us what's shaking in the world of marketing.
Thank you, Ian. So August was quite a nice, busy month, I would say. It was pretty hectic, but we enjoyed it very much, especially in the marketing department. If you remember, at the beginning of the month, we've launched our very first festival. This was dedicated to gaming dApps, and we had a 5-day festival called Dapp Days. And we had many names on there. So 5 days, 5 dApps. We started with Awagotchi and then moved on to Alien Worlds. Then Axie Infinity, followed by Vulcanverse and Blockchain Brawlers. So what it meant is we gave away over $10,000 worth of tokens to our participants who joined us on that festival, learned about these dApps, participated in the events that we've held, plenty of discussions, AMAs, where we hosted the developers of individual dApps and then asked them many questions. And this was quite nice. If you want to watch these, they're already they're all on YouTube, and you can actually go back and then watch and then see what they said to some of these interesting questions we asked to them. And meanwhile, we had some kind of thinking around how do we want to do these. So clear that our audience loves like this type of events that we run here at DappRadar. It all helps them with discovery and understanding what's out there. So we are looking for some new ideas now, some new events coming up. So watch this space for more, and we will be announcing it at some point very soon. And meanwhile, if you have some ideas around how we can improve as well in terms of what you want to see in these events, what else we can add to it, please share with us, whether on our Discord or Twitter or other social channels. Let us know. And moving on to another update from marketing. We are very busy with AMAs, as you know, and we are hosting many dApps, discussing inside out the market and where they're going, where they're heading. And August was quite a busy one as well. We had many, and some of which were Karmaverse, MeanFi, Lil Bubble, and more. So there's going to be more in that space, especially in the gaming market. We are really expanding rapidly. And Fabrizio, my colleague, will be sharing more on this one later on. But just want to kind of update you on perhaps a bit of a teaser into it, or maybe you have seen me and Fabrizio playing. We've done our very first live stream on gaming while we played the game, had a good fun. We killed lots of monsters, but also died a lot as well. And that was a good one, and that was big time. We played it together for over an hour. It was scheduled for a bit shorter, but we just kept on going. So it was clear that we were enjoying ourselves very much. And in fact, the feedback from our community kind of said that very clearly to us. We've seen so many people commenting, saying they loved it, they want to see more of these. So Fabrizio will be sharing some news around this one later on during this call. And we have one more update, I think, and that's going to be finishing off from the marketing side. It's on the partnerships kind of update side, where we've partnered with Samsung Blockchain Wallet. So this is an interesting step where we are going to be helping the Samsung blockchain wallet users to explore and giving them a secure gateway to discover decentralized apps. And that is going to be, I think, fundamental to our market penetration and growth, where we are helping the community to explore everything Web3. And we are looking forward to where this partnership brings us. And that's it from my side. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Inan. Thanks for that. So yeah, a little summary there. So we had the Dapp Days campaign that ran for a week, and it was pretty successful. And yeah, we're looking at doing other things in that vein as well. Lots of AMAs, lots of content on our YouTube channel, and the live gaming sessions, which is really cool because it's something that we've just started doing and we're getting a lot of traction there. So it's nice. And last but not least, the Samsung partnership, obviously. So great stuff from the marketing team. All right, now it's time to jump on over to Robert's Hulk Hogan Dawn, who's going to jump in and tell us about content. What's happening in content, Robert?
Exactly. Well, content is doing great, actually. A couple of months ago, I updated everybody that we're going to restructure our content and specifically the way we think about content. Like last year, we've been very busy at creating content to attract people, to attract traffic. That's no longer the sole purpose of what we do. Everything we do needs to be about introducing people into DappRadar. Our new focus is meant to make people not consumers of our content, but make them into DappRadar users, introduce them into the DappRadar portfolio tracker, into our rankings, soon our new single Dapp page, etc., etc. So we really want to become a bridge where people can learn about Web3 and then start using DappRadar to their own benefit. So since we started this journey 2 months ago, 2 months ago we had an average bounce rate of like 80%, pretty high, but normal, by the way, for a blog. And now we are moving closer towards 60%. Our goal is, of course, to lower the bounce rate and, in addition, increase the click-through rate towards our product, portfolio rankings, and so on. Before, that click-through rate was like 5 to maximum 8% in an article. Right now, we occasionally already reach 20 to 25%. This just shows that the content team is doing their best and with great success in improving our content and making it connect with DappRadar as a product. We're still learning, we're still adjusting, optimizing, and that is something that will never end. But content is doing very well at DappRadar, and we will soon expand what we do, not in terms of headcount or in terms of new content products, but we're going to invite you guys, the community, to participate in content production. We know a lot, we don't know anything, and there's probably a lot that you guys know better. And this will be your chance to help us through a bounty system, to write a guide, to explain a certain meta in a certain blockchain game, and so on. So keep your eyes open for that, because that's something that will come in the next few months. New products coming to DappRadar will also mean we get a new focus with the content team. We will push people to the new rankings, to the single Dapp page. The new boosting mechanic is super interesting. And everything we at content do will connect better and better and better to DappRadar as a product. And talking about product, I think this is a nice bridge. So you don't have to do it, Ian.
Nope.
Here is Julia Bacane to inform you guys about the product development.
Thanks, Robert. You got a really good bridge, and I really enjoy content covering product at the moment. And as Robert already mentioned, we are working on Dapp pages that are in the full speed development. And we are really excited to bring you these redesigned pages at the end of the Q3, and you see a sneak peek of it. So yeah, just take a quick look, and more will come pretty soon. Also, Nick mentioned in the previous meeting, in the previous call, that the original DappRadar product rankings is going through an update too. And we started rankings as a product, and we always added onto it. And now we are doing the full update on the rankings itself. So we are working to have the combined metrics and custom metrics for dApps, and giving an ability for the pre-launch activities to showcase upcoming dApps before they go live. And in this way, adding more exposure to it. So stay tuned. Also, I really want to say thank you for everybody that is using our open beta app. We're very, very close to having it on the native app store. as it's on final stages. We're doing testing and optimization to improve the performance, and we are really looking to have the app released in upcoming weeks. Yep, and some exciting news for the pro users, as we started the development of alerts feature that will allow users to set custom alerts for dApps and NFT collections based on categories, protocols, add some triggers, and pro users will be able to select and manage these alerts by selecting the frequency and where they want to get these alerts. This feature will be only for pro, and for no pro users, the alerts will be limited. So if you're not still pro, take a chance to go to DappRadar token staking, stake some tokens, at least 5,000 tokens, and become pro. The link will be shared, and I think you know the link already. And I have one really nice announcement to make today. We did some improvements in portfolio, and now you'll be able to see your popes on DappRadar. So after this call, when you get your pope, go to DappRadar and check it out, because it will be there. And yeah, that's it from Product Today.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Julia. All right, cool. So we're into one of the last sections now. So we're going to move over to Nathan Vandy, and we're going to talk about the DAO setup. So Nathan's been working uber hard. He's been locked away in DAO Central. Yeah, what's been happening, Nathan?
Thank you so much, Ian, for the introduction. Easing out into the DAO verse. And there's three main things that we've been working on at DappRadar. And the first is, as you said, doing this audit. So basically preparing DappRadar for becoming a DAO, getting all the different departments, understanding where they are, and understanding how to DAOify them, so how to make them more contributor-led. We're already hearing some amazing internet direction coming from Robert, and also Monica was talking about it earlier about helping to make us more of a contributor-centric organization too. And we're going to be looking in different other areas as well. So from business development to we're soon going to be looking on the technical side as well, auditing that to see how we can get more contributions involved, even though we're already seeing a step towards that direction with some bounties involved with technical integrations and you guys getting involved already. This is a long road, but we're already seeing some amazing sparks to that DAOification of DappRadar. And soon we're going to have a high-level roadmap for you guys to follow along the journey about where and what we're going to be doing. Also, as part of this process as well, we're going to be updating a dashboard ready for us to be showcasing some DAO metrics so that you guys can see how we're actually developing in the sense of understanding the activity that's happening on our discourse. We've already seen a lot of you guys engaging in different posts, creating different points that you want to see in DappRadar. The engagement's already going up, but we're going to have a board where you can see that. The board's also going to show the different proposals that we have. And last but not least, it's going to be showing the tokens as well. Sorry about that. One second. Sorry about that. Even though I work in a high-tech industry, we still have landline in our house. So yeah, great things are going to be coming, and looking forward to showcasing the roadmap to the community, having you guys have all your inputs in there too, and getting you more and more engaged moving forward. Yeah, let's DAO it.
Nice. I'm glad Nathan slipped in the little DAO it there. That's perfect. Thanks, Nathan. Awesome. All right, so we are into the final section of our chat for today, where we talk about sales, BD, and partnerships. And as Inan mentioned earlier, we've been taking a real strong focus on gaming lately. So Fabrizio Lavito is here to talk to us about that and what we're doing in that sector right now. So Fabrizio, what's happening?
Oh yeah, what's happening? I'm a little bit excited. It's my first community call, so I just get used to it. So thanks for inviting me here. Thank you, guys, for this opportunity. Yes, I'm Fabrizio Lavita. I'm working in partnership teams. I'm focusing on working together with blockchain gaming dApps. As mentioned by Inan before, we had our first gameplay live stream with one of the major gaming blockchain at the moment. It's big time. It was very, very fun. We played together. I was not very good at that game, so I died a lot of times, but as well, we had fun. We also have an AMA the day after with the team, and we also write a game review article. So we're starting to collaborate to play with the game, so in an active way. So it's just the first. It's just one of the first events. One of the big event that is coming next days is the Sandbox alpha season. So all of you guys know that we have the alpha season 3 of Sandbox, and we will live stream some of the experience September 1st at 3:30 p.m. UTC. I will stream, so I will play with you. I will explain the game. I will answer your questions. And the stream will last about 1 hour, and after 1 hour and a half, we'll have an AMA with a special guest. So I don't want to share so much, but it's confirmed, and keep an eye on our Twitter. And for these special events, we will release to Alpha Pass. So they are very precious. They are like gold. So guys, if you don't want to miss the chance, the opportunity to get the Alpha Pass, please join the live stream, watch the live stream, and watch the AMA. And we will have this format, let's go like this, for around 4 weeks, for the next 4 weeks after the first AMA, and we'll have three stream and AMA in total. So we are working a lot with the blockchain gamings. We will have a lot of more events in upcoming months with new emerging games, very good games. We have a lot. We will keep you update on our socials. So keep an eye as usual on Twitter and Discord, so to get update to all the news around blockchain games. We are cooking something very interesting stuff for you, and we want to be that you guys will be active part of all this process, all this we are working on.
Nice. Thanks, Fabrizio. It's very cool what we're doing at the moment, and I think, as you can see, Fabrizio is super excited about this because it's something new that we're trying, and it's working, and it's really great. And as he says, Sandbox streaming, AMA, 5 alpha passes to be distributed across 4 weeks. That's quite an opportunity, guys. So make sure you get involved there. Okay. All righty. So we've come to the end of the kind of preset session. So I guess everybody has kind of understood what we were talking about today. And one of the main things is that this community call will go onto YouTube at a later, pretty soon, actually, in a couple of hours. So if anything we discuss here today felt a little bit too complicated, or you just need to unpack it at your own pace, head on over to YouTube and you'll find all that stuff over there. All right, so perhaps a final word from our founders. We've got Dragos and Scamantis in the call. I'm not sure if one of you guys wants to quickly just wrap up here, and then we've got a couple of questions I want to throw out as well.
I can jump in. I think, looking at all these comments, I'm really happy that the team sort of ran the community call themselves. Really happy to see that. I know that this team we have. I think, we've been talking about the bear market for a while, and I think that's sort of, the bear market is slowing down. So we're preparing for, the next bull run. Nobody knows when that's going to happen exactly. But as you may have seen, we're heavily supporting kind of the idea that games are going to take the lead in the near future. So, I don't know. Let's game.
Nice one. Thanks, Scamantis. All right, cool. So we've got a couple of questions here. I'm going to bring them up, and then whoever feels like they've got the best answers, please jump in. So there's one. We do airdrops at DappRadar. So somebody is asking about, hey, why don't we do some NFT airdrops? Robert, answer the man's question.
We actually do, like, on a weekly basis, we do airdrops on the hub page. So far, we've done mostly tokens, but actually at this very moment, we have an NFT airdrop live. So go to the hub, click airdrops, and sign up for that giveaway, and you can win one of the. I kind of forgot how many, but we're giving away lots and lots of NFTs. I think I need to look it up, but it's $41,000 of total value. So that's quite a lot.
Quite a lot indeed. All right, cool. Thank you, Robert. So here's another question. What is the new DApp page? Is it going to bring versus the actual DApp page? So old versus new. Who wants to take that?
I guess that would be me.
I think so.
So first of all, nevertheless, the new UI, the new user experience, but what we mainly want to do is to have custom metrics based on the DApp, in what category it is. So based on if it's a game, if it's a DeFi DApp, or if it's an NFT collection, just to have it in one place improved, and for user to be easier to navigate it, and to have it in one place. And of course, a lot of more data points and content. We're going to have articles added there, and more to come.
Yeah, also just to add, sorry, and just to add a few things from my side. I think like if there's someone here watching us or listening to us that was using DappRadar, I don't know, since 2018 or like 2019, you might have like you might know that back in the days, like dApps were like very similar. There were not so many differences between let's say the smart contracts or the metrics that you really needed to use in order to take decisions and so on. But like over the past 2 years, 3 years, things have changed a lot with DeFi and with games and with NFTs. And now we want to be prepared to show much more specific data to each of these verticals. So what we're doing with this update, with this new version, we want to be able to display like any kind of information that's relevant for any kind of DApp in all the verticals that we support. We've always been multi-vertical and multi-chain since day one. We haven't just came to like to support different categories or different protocols like in the past months or years. We've done that since the start, and we want to be able to do it much better. Therefore, the new single DApp page is going to be much more again, flexible and customizable. And also to add from like what Nathan was talking about earlier from the DAO perspective, we're also looking to open up DappRadar. Like DappRadar, as I was mentioning in the previous calls as well, we want to work with our community. We want to work with the DApp developers that are finding DappRadar as a useful channel to communicate and to offer transparency to different users and to their communities. We want to work together with everybody, and we want to offer like the best experience that's possible for the users, but also to DApp developers. And at the same time, I was mentioning the DAO. We are putting the basis for the whole contributor and concept that we kept talking about over the past year, like the whole new single DApp page, but also the rankings that we have mentioned in the past. We are always building in mind with the fact that we want to allow the community to work on these pages and to contribute and to be part of that, not just as a reader or like as a user that is looking at the data or at the information, but actually contributing to that information and to that data. Therefore, we are kind of looking at all these variables, and we're trying to build the base for being able to achieve that. And we are super excited about that.
Thanks, Dragos. I think that's really important nuance there that you've added. Definitely, if people were using it 5 years ago, they're going to see massive changes. But if perhaps they've only come along recently, they may not see. So yeah, it kind of just ties everything together. And we're all very excited about this. And yeah, arguably, it's like the place we've been trying to get to. So yeah, awesome updates and good developments. All right, guys, I've got one more question. And it goes back to the question about airdropped NFTs. So somebody would like to know, can we stake those NFTs on the DappRadar website? Robert, you want to take that one again?
Yeah, sure. No, right now staking is just for Radar tokens. So when you own Radar tokens, you can stake and you get a juicy APY, and that's it. Those NFTs that you can win are provided by PlayDapp. You can use them on the PlayDapp platform in various ways in games. As I think they also have something with their token. Don't quote me on that. But those NFTs are not to be used on DappRadar. Doesn't mean we will never do that, but for now, nope.
All right, cool. So no more questions for today. There is something I just wanted to bring up on the screen. This is why we do community calls. I don't have any questions, but I'm happy with recent updates and happy with how close the roadmap's being followed. Well, thank you, Ashley. That's a great compliment there. So no more questions today, as I say. So I just want to, finally, I want to let you know about the Popes again. So Yulia was talking about Popes that you can now view using your DappRadar portfolio manager. So today we've got 100 Popes available. So you head on over to Discord, DM Alex on Discord on our official channel with a secret word, Radar2, RADAR 2. Nice and easy. All right. So thanks again, one and all. I hope you're excited for the future of the world's Dapp store. And we'll be here again in about a month's time to talk you through what we've been up to in September. So for everyone who came and joined in, thank you very much. Take care, and we'll see you all next time.